Welcome back everyone. In this tutorial I just got myself some batteries from Amazon Basics, the one that are high capacity rechargeable batteries, the one that they have 2400 milliamps. I just received the package today, so I'm gonna open it so you guys can see it. One of the first things that you are going to find in the package are some manual of instructions, warranties, cautions, measurements that you should take so that the batteries don't explode or something bad can happen. And they practically come all preset in foils. I think they're gonna try to open one of the packages. Like quality wise, I have to say that this is heavy. These batteries are heavy, so probably the materials that they put inside of them, they're actually quite good. I have been reading a lot of comments about them, that they have been really good, so I'm going to try to open some of them. Be very careful not to puncture the batteries if you're going to use a cutter like me. Be very careful because these are rechargeable batteries, and they can have some kind of chemical reaction, and we do not want that. Okay, so yeah, definitely these are quite heavy. They're not some very easy batteries, not some batteries that can be Chinese. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna insert two of these batteries in one of my chargers that I got as well from Amazon, and I'm gonna try to test them to see if they are pre-charged. They normally say that the battery and the capacity they're supposed to have is 2400 milliamps and the normal voltage to 1.2. Normally when they are staying in as stock for a long time, if they are not recharged a lot, they tend to discharge and the voltage can drop. So I'm gonna do a test to see actually what is the voltage out of the box for these batteries, and I'm gonna be back. Alright guys, welcome back. As I told you before, I brought my special charger, one that I got from Amazon as well, that is called MyBoxer. I have to say that this is one of the best brands that I have ever tested from Amazon. I have been using it for more than a year now, and I've been recharging lots of types of batteries, not only nickel batteries, lithium batteries. And if you want to learn more about this type of charger, please make sure to check the video tutorials that you have in my YouTube channel. Now, okay, let's connect the charger to see how it actually works. So one of the things that we did before is to take out two of the batteries to test what is the voltage and the charge capacity out of the box for these batteries. So with this charger you can charge up to 8 batteries. So I'm just gonna put two of them. I'm gonna hold this one, I'm gonna put the battery. Okay, so if I look, this is the basic standard. You have to wait for it to recognize it. So it says that it's already capacity of 30% recharge for this one, and the voltage is 1.2 as instructed, but the battery itself is not yet charged. So you can see here the resistance of the battery. This one has 56 milliamps. Okay, so it's not a very big resistance. This is actually meaning that the batteries are quite new. They are not very like old and used. And one of the things, I'm going to try the second battery as well. So you can see out of the box that majority of the batteries, if I go to click slot, I can go to the first one, they were around 30% capacity recharge. With this charger you can charge them with different amperes, like this one is using 0.80 right now, and it's gonna say the minutes, how many minutes it passed in a charge. And look at this, it's actually charging really fast. And that's one of the other things that I like about this one. I'm putting my hands on them right now, and they do not seem to get hot at all. I'm gonna remove the other ones as well. I'm gonna try to put them. So practically, remember that I told you that sometimes the batteries they stay like in shipping, in storage, big storages for a long time periods, so when that happens, the capacity actually, it's not a very high capacity. But you have to understand another thing, that depending on the amps that you put, it can recharge faster but less amps, milliamps. Right, let's try to put these ones as well to charge. So you can see that the majority 30%, battery 4 another 30%, battery 5 another like 30%, but the voltage is the most important. So you can see automatically that the voltage in here, it's 1.2, the specified one by Amazon. So I can try to charge the next one. So that one, battery 6, 28%. The voltage is the good voltage. We're checking out the resistance, so 0.81. okay, so let's check from the beginning. The first one had a resistance of 53 milliamps. The second one has a resistance of 65 milliamps. Third one has a resistance of 77. The fourth battery that we have in the set has 75 milliamps. Fifth one has a resistance of 68. And the seventh one has a resistance of 77. So the resistance is better to watch it at the end, because as soon as you put a battery, this MyBoxer, what it does, it identifies, reads all the information, so that can take a lot of time for it to do. But if I'm going to the C1 right now, it's already charged 51% and already charged 51 milliamps. So one of the things that I will do with these batteries is to try to actually check if the 2400 milliamps that amperage that has been said is actually accurate or not. From the reviews that I've seen in Amazon from other users that they have already purchased these products before, I have to say that I'm quite positive. They were quite positive. You can see that the voltage is actually increasing a lot. The type of batteries that these ones are nickel magnesium, or I think this is the one, nickel magnesium or nickel cathode. So I think that just missing the first charge at the beginning. Right now I put it to charge it really fast, like to see if they are charging, if they have a high resistance, if have a good resistance. I'm gonna show you an example. What do I mean by resistance? The resistance is something that they gain in time when you use the product for many years. For example, I have been using this battery that is from GP brand, supposed to have 1800 series rechargeable, 1800 milliamps, and you can see here 1.2 just like before. And if I were to plug this battery in, recharge it now, you can see that the capacity it reads for the 7 battery 37%. The voltage is actually good, and in a few minutes we're gonna see the resistance as well, and you're gonna actually see that the resistance of this one it's quite high. Now if you want to have these batteries with more milliamps, one of the things that you should do is to lower the amperes. You see that this one reached 120, but this one I have been having this battery for more than 4 years. So yeah, no, I think this is the review for these Amazon basic batteries. Do you think they are good? Do I think that they are good? To be honest, yes, I think that they are good batteries. I'm gonna play with them for the next year. I'm gonna put different tests. I'm gonna put them in different products. I'm gonna try them to see how they charge, if they can keep the charge, if the 2400 milliamps is actually accurate or not. All of that I'm gonna do it in further video tutorials, and if you want to see them, please write me a comment in YouTube, and I will post more videos and more information about these products for the future to see if they're actually good. I remind you that this video has not been has not been paid by Amazon. It's my own personal opinion. Everything that I have in here are products that I have been purchasing with my own money, and to use them for different gadgets in my house, for my kids' toys. I have two daughters, and they play every day with their toys, and I need something to put inside their devices constantly. So it's, guys, go for them, just buy them. Friendly, environmental. You can use this one for more than a year. I use another brand like this for 3, almost 4 years. Yeah, they don't it's true, they don't take the same amount of milliamps for the charge, but they are actually good batteries. Alright guys, until next video tutorial, have a wonderful day, and take care of yourselves. Ciao ciao. Alright, so yesterday I put my batteries to recharge, and I set the correct amperage to 10 amps so that they're not going to charge fast and they're not going to complete the capacity. I actually put a lower amperage, a lower current. And for example, for these two batteries, I tried them. These are out of the box. I haven't recharged them, so they are not going to recharge as much milliamps as they're supposed to, because they need to fully discharge, and then I can recharge them again. But I just wanted to show you this. These two, I told you that I started last night, and they have passed how many hours? 6 hours and 46 minutes to recharge, which almost 60%, and already have 1300 milliamps. So if you remember, in the last part of the video they were saying that it has 2400 milliamps, which is, I think it's actually true. Why it's actually true? Because if I am already at 58% and it already completed 1300 milliamps, that means that 40% of this more is gonna reach 2400 milliamps. So I have to say that I strongly recommend. I'm gonna put you another one. This one is 57%. The voltage, you can see that it increases, and already 1275. If you put them out of the box, they are not going to recharge as much because they already have some juice inside of them. So if I put the 10 amps current, you can see that it's already 300 milliamps in 1 hour and 40 minutes with this charger. Yeah, I have to say that the batteries, if you look to the next one, 62%, 41 milliohms the resistance. So practically I really recommend these batteries. Yes, if you put a lower current in here, they're going to take a lot longer to recharge, but you are going to be able to recharge the full capacity of these batteries. If I go to the next one, 67, this one already full, 1.43 volts, 1.4 volts, so it's actually good. Some of them, they were already like recharged since the box, not all of them. I still have some of the batteries here to recharge. It's gonna take me some time because I have 24 of them. But yeah, go ahead guys, buy this set of Amazon basic batteries if you want to help the environment, if you want to have a good result and to economize money as well with alkaline batteries, the alkaline batteries. Right, I hope they enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to put a thumbs up if you like the video.